everyone, we're from Group 3 and my name is Jenar Larasayu Khairiyyah.
Hello, my name is Syifa Aulia Putri Azzura.
Hello, I'm Rima Alanis Saputra. Today, we're going to give a complete beginner tutorial on how to play Genshin Impact. We will explain basic gameplay that you might need daily. Let's begin. First, basic controls. Let's start with the basic controls of Genshin Impact. This movement and the battle mechanics are the foundation for exploring and fighting. Movement. You can move using the joystick on the left and look around by moving your screen. Jumping. Tap the jumping to jump. Jumping is useful for dodging, climbing, reaching higher places, or navigating the environment. Climbing. Walk towards a wall or cliff, and your character will automatically climb. Remember, climbing consumes stamina. By the way, you can see your stamina by looking at the yellow bar next to your character. If your stamina runs out, it will turn red and you will fall. Gliding. You can jump from a high place and tap the jump icon to glide. Gliding lets you travel long distances but also uses stamina, so be careful. Run and sprint. These are two ways to move faster in Genshin Impact. First, run. Simply move the joystick and your character will run at normal speed. Running does not consume stamina, so this is the safest way to move during explorations. The second one is sprint. If you tap the sprint button, your character will move much faster. However, sprinting uses stamina. Sprinting is useful for dodging enemy attacks, escaping dangers, or moving quickly in the open world. Some characters have special sprint types, like Ayaka and Mona, who enters an elemental sprint that lets them move faster and travel across water. Swimming. When you enter water that is deep enough, your character will automatically start swimming. Swimming consumes stamina continuously, and stamina will also drain faster when you swim by sprinting. If your stamina reaches zero while swimming, your character will drown and respawn on land. Swimming in one of the regions called Fontaines is different from every other regions, because Fontaines introduces underwater exploring. In other regions, swimming happens only on the surface and uses stamina, which means you can drown if the stamina runs out. But in Fontaine, you can dive underwater and swimming does not require the original stamina at all, because it has its own stamina bar with the blue color. If you swim normally, it doesn't require the diving stamina, but if you press the sprint button, it consumes the diving stamina, and so you can explore freely underwater without worrying about drowning. Battle basics. Here are some attacks that you can do in Genshin Impact. First is normal attack. Tap the attack button to perform normal attack. Second, charge attack. Hold the attack button for a stronger, longer, or different kind of attack. This consumes stamina, but for both characters, the charge attack helps you aim for the enemy and doesn't consume stamina. Third, elemental skill. Tap the small icon on the left of the attack button to use your elemental skill. It produced some elements of the character. Each character has a cooldown and different effects. Fourth, elemental burst. When your energy bar is full, tap the large glowing icon to unleash your elemental burst. Typically, it helps you buff, heal, shield, debuff the enemy, or makes a bigger damage. Fifth, sprint or dodge. Tap the sprint button to dodge enemy attacks. Dodging uses stamina but gives a short invisibility window. The last one is plunge attack. A plunge attack is a powerful move you perform from mid-air. How to plunge attack is first, you have to jump, then tap the normal attack button while you're in the air. Your character will fall straight down and create an impact when landing. But you can't just jump from a flat ground and attack. It wouldn't work. Plunge attack are useful when you jump off a ledge. You use a character skill that launches you upward, like Fenty, Xiao, Kazuha, and many more. And when you want to hit multiple enemies at once, some characters, like Xiao, are specifically designed to deal very high damage with plunge attack by using his burst. Now, we're moving to characters in Genshin Impact. Before learning how to get characters, I will explain what character menu does. The character menu only lets you view the character you already own, check their stats, equip weapons and artifacts, level them up by ascending or talent leveling, constellation effects, and guide to your character's kit. You cannot add character to your party from this menu. Leveling them up is by collecting each character's materials. And using Mora, the in-game currency works like money that can be earned by exploring. Now, how to get characters? There are two main ways to get characters. The first one is from wishes. Most characters are obtained through the gacha system using fates. Fates can be earned by trading star glitter or primo gem. Primo gems can be earned by exploring or in-game purchases through the Genesis crystal, while fates can only be earned by pulling a character. Characters has two main rarity level. First, 4 stars. They are easier to get, weaker, but many of them are very useful for support. And then, the 5 stars. They're rarer, stronger base stats, usually limited. And the second one is free characters from quests. Some quests or events give you free 4 stars characters. Some 5 stars can be earned free too, but they rarely happen. This helps beginners build a strong team without spending anything. How to create weapons and artifacts. Inside the character menu, you have to tap Weapon to equip or enhance your weapon. Tap Artifacts to equip 5 artifacts species that improve stats. Artifacts affect your character a lot, especially attack, crit, and elemental mastery. And about how to earn weapon, you can earn it the same way as you earn character. But weapon has a 1 star, 2 stars, and 3 stars. You can't get them via wishes or even explorations. How to change party members? There are 2 ways to edit your team. First, if your team already have 2 to 4 characters, you can long press the character icons on the right. Select the plus buttons on the character you want to switch, and choose another character to replace them. You can also tap the quick setup to change the party quickly. Secondly, when you only have 1 character in your party, the long press method does not work. So you must tap the Paimon menu on the top left corner, select party setup, and do the same thing as before. You can also quick swap the line-up party you have by pressing left or right arrow, or just tap the line-up buttons on the bottom's left corner. You can add your favorite line-up party all you want and press deploy when you want to use it. Once your party is set, you can switch characters quickly by tapping their icons on the right side of the screen. Switching is important for combining elemental reactions, which deal more damage.
Unlocking and using teleport waypoints. Teleport waypoints are still great main, you haven't unlocked them yet. To unlock them, walk manually to the teleport weapon. Get close to it and tap the active fate buttons that appears. Once it turns blue, it's fully unlocked. To use it, you need simply open the map, choose an unlock waypoint to destination, and tap teleport. The characters will instantly move to the location. There's also Statue of the Seven. The Statue of the Seven is one of the most important landmarks in Genshin Impact. It reveals a map of each region, works as a teleport point, and heals your teams. Lets the traveler change elements and allow you to offer alchemy to increase your stamina or gain reward. You will visit these statues with very often as you explore Teyvat. Number 4, collecting items. When exploring, you'll see glowing plants, fruits, and materials. So to pick them, you have to walk near them and tap collect. And the items are used for cooking, crafting, leveling characters, and completing quests. Number 5 is opening chests. Chests are appear everywhere in the open world. So to open the chest, you can walk up to it and tap open. You can receive weapons, artifacts, mora, and primogems. Some chests require defeating enemies first. Number 6, the toolbars and menu explanation. Now let's explain every important menu in Genshin. So the first one is you have to do the minimap, which shows your surrounding enemies and quest markers. And the second one is inventory and the bags. It contains weapon, artifacts, foods, materials, and quest items. The third one is adventure handbook. It is used for tracking boss locations, claiming daily commission rewards, and viewing recommended quests and many more. And the first one is wish or the gacha menu. This is where you roll for characters and weapons using primogems or fates. The fifth one is Battle Pass menu. It shows mission and reward for leveling your BP. You can only play for more rewards, but free mission version exists. The sixth one is Event menu. It shows ongoing events where you can see ongoing events, character trail, or free characters events. And the seventh one is Psycho Op menu. It allows you to join another player's world or accept their request to join yours. The eighth one is Elemental Sight. When you tap the vision icon, you can reveal hidden trails or objects glowing with elemental energy. The ninth one is Melestra Wonderland, if it is available in your version. This is a new special menu with new gameplay where you can make your own characters and bring it to the Genshin world. They fight and play some games that have been made by Genshin players in Genshin. And the last one is Paimon menu, or also known as main menu. The most complete menu in the game. It includes characters, weapon, artifacts, inventory, quests, friends, COP, settings, mail, which you can receive rewards if you get the email, party setup, and achievement. So it is basically where you manage everything. And how to edit your profile is you have to customize your account. To open your account, you have to open Paimon menu, then tap your profile icon on the top. And here you can change your nickname, you can change your avatar, and you can also change your name card. And you can view some of your achievement and see your adventure rank. And the quest menu on how to read your quest is, the first one is to how to trigger quest. And quests activate when you talk to the NPCs with the yellow, blue, purple exclamation mark. And you can reach a certain AR level and you can enter a new area. Also, you can start a story quest or an archon quest. And the last one is how to follow the quest. So to follow them, you have to open the quest menu and choose the quest. And also, the last thing you have to do is to tap the navigate. A yellow path or diamond marker will appear on your screen. So you just have to follow it until you reach the objective.
Number 9. Resin system. Let's talk about resin. What is resin? Resin is one of the most important resources in Genshin Impact. Resin is an energy system that used to claim rewards from specific activities such as leyline outcrops, bosses, domains, weekly bosses, and Thrones domain. Your resin is naturally regenerates over time. It has maximum of 200, and once it's full, the extra regeneration doesn't count. So, it's important to use it regularly. There are 4 types of resin. Original resin, the standard resin that reveals over time. Condensed resin, crafted using 40 original resin and 1 crystal core, mainly used for double rewards in artifact or quicker material farming domains. Fragile resin, the resin that you get from battle pass, adventure rank, and leveling up regional landmarks. So you can use it to gain more original resin. 1 fragile resin equals 60 original resin. Transient resin works the same way as fragile resin, but you can only get it from the world in the item teapot once you get to Trust rank 6 and only available once a week. If you don't use it after a week from your purchase, it expired. You cannot do a high-level progression without resin because character upgrades, artifacts, and weapon materials all require it. 10. Domains. Domains are special challenge rooms located throughout the map. They are used to farm artifacts, talent level up materials, weapon extension materials, weekly boss, and some quests that need domain. To enter a domain,
you need to reach the required adventure rank. Inside, you must defeat enemies or complete a special objective within a set time. Once you finish a domain, you must spend 20 or more resin to claim the rewards, unless it's your first clear or a story domain. Domains are where players spend most of their resin because artifacts are very important for character strength. 11. Leylines. Leyline outcrops is another important activity in Genshin Impact. Leylines are glowing energy flowers that appear on your map. There are two types of leylines, each giving different rewards. The blue leyline gives character EXP books, and the yellow one gives Mora. After defeating the enemies, you must spend 20 resin to claim the rewards, and also you can collect the enemies' drops. But if you do not spend resin, the rewards cannot be collected, but the leyline still counts as completed. Number 12. Adventurers Guild Catherine. Catherine is the NPC who represents the Adventurers Guild, and she can be found in every major city. You usually see her greeting you with
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
At Catherine, you can claim your daily commission rewards, accept expedition missions where you have to send characters to gather resources, and claim adventure rank rewards. She is one of the most important NPC you will interact with every day. 13. Crafting or Alchemy Bench. Crafting, also known as alchemy, is done at an alchemy bench found in the central city of the region. At the crafting table, you can convert materials into higher tier items, create character EXP items, craft talent books, make special items like condensed resin, and forge potions, enhancements, ores, and even make a new artifact by burning 3 old artifacts. Crafting is very useful for preparing your characters for battle and exploration. Last but not least, cooking. Cooking is another essential feature in Genshin Impact. You can cook at any campfire, pot, or restaurant. Food gives several benefits such as healing your character, reviving fallen character, boosting attack, defense, or stamina, and increasing movement or gliding efficiency. Some characters have special cooking talents that give extra dishes or better results. To cook, you must approach a cooking pot, select a recipe, start the cooking minigame, time the bar correctly to produce a perfect dish. You can also auto-cook once you have made a perfect version of a dish before. Cooking is extremely helpful during early game exploration when your characters are still weak, especially when you don't have healer. So, that is the full beginner tutorial for Genshin Impact. From basic movement, unlocking teleports, managing characters, understanding the entire menu system, customizing your profile, daily activity, and following quests. With these fundamentals, you can explore Teyvat comfortably and progress your adventure smoothly.